Trump is still contemplating pardoning Diddy of his 4-year sentence. I thought this was over. So let's go to it. Here it is.
Once in 2012 that Diddy was a good friend of yours back then. He has since found himself in some very serious legal trouble.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you ever consider pardoning him?
Well, nobody's asked. You had to be the one to ask, Peter, but nobody's asked. But I know people are thinking about it. I know they're thinking about it. I think some people have been very close to asking. First of all, I'd look at what's happening. And I haven't been watching it too closely, although it's certainly getting a lot of coverage. I haven't seen him. I haven't spoken to him in years. He used to really like me a lot, but I think when I ran for politics, that relationship busted up. It's not a popularity contest. So, I don't know. I would certainly look at the facts. If I think somebody was mistreated, whether they like me or don't like me, it wouldn't have any impact on me.
Mr. President. Whether they like me or don't like me, it would have no impact. James Comey. All right. So Diddy is, months later, put it up for a mass. So Trump said that before the sentencing and conviction. Now, months later, a potential presidential pardon is still in the mix for Sean Combs, a former Donald Trump pal. And it sounded like Trump so wanted to be friends with Diddy again. Well, we used to hang out, me, Diddy, and, the other guy. He didn't say that, but that's, Diddy was pals with Trump at one time, according to Trump, is now facing a 4-year prison stint after an exhaustive hearing on October 3rd. Combs was sentenced to 50 months in prison, $500,000 fine, the maximum 5 years of supervised release. Afterwards, Donald Trump once again Monday addressed the matter of a possible pardon of his one-time pal, Combs. Quote, a lot of people asked me for pardons, end quote. Trump said in the midst of a wide-ranging and free-wheeling October 6th press conference, quote, I call him Puff Daddy. He has asked me for a pardon. I'm sorry, y'all. Put up the picture again. Trump said, I call him Puff Daddy. What does that mean, Donald? I mean, he's gone by Diddy for a minute now, sir. As Deadline exclusively reported back in late July, Trump has been seriously considering a presidential reprieve for Combs, subsequently citing political criticism from his party pal, the former Apprentice host, walked back the idea of giving the half-innocent Combs his freedom. However, despite outcry from the likes of Megyn Kelly and 50 Cent, Trump has never abandoned the notion. I hear from multiple insiders. All right, so the conversation is ongoing. For what it's worth right now, a source close to events told Deadline today about a pardon coming for Combs. Quote, it's not dead. It's not happening yet. It's still under discussion. He added with obvious optimism, contacted by Deadline reps for Combs had, quote, no comment on any presidential pardon. The White House did not respond to requests for comment on Trump issuing a pardon and the status of the matter. When you literally have no comment coming from both sides of this kind of administration and a camp like Combs, that means that they're in serious negotiation. That's what that means. If you're not in negotiation about a pardon, you're saying we would like an audience with the president of the United States or the committee that does the pardon recommendations, et cetera, et cetera. You say something. When you say no comment, when you don't proclaim your innocence, and then the pardon should happen, no comment at all, yeah, serious conversations are happening. I would concur. Now, who decided to also weigh in? Bring them on in. Suge damn Knight. Good to see you, Suge. So Suge Knight, of all people, weighed in on Diddy's sentence. I have never seen Suge work so much in his life. He's been on TV and social media for 5 years straight now, at least. On a phone call from prison, a correctional facility in San Diego, Suge Knight, who, by the way, is always on somebody's show while he has been in prison. Suge Knight told The Art of Dialogue, quote, overall, though, it's not surprising, he says. We do all know one thing. Like I said before, Puffy has strong ties with the government, with the feds, and anybody else would have been cooked. Suge is saying that Puff been snitching on people. That's what Suge is saying, okay? And that he has worked with the federal government in different scenarios. That is the allegation he's making in a roundabout way. Now, reaction from Cassie. All right, remember Cassie, former girlfriend, testified against Diddy. Lawyers for Cassie, Cassandra Ventura. Diddy's ex-girlfriend, whose sexual assault lawsuit arguably helped jumpstart the Diddy's legal downward spiral, spoke out in a statement sent to the Root saying, quote, while nothing can undo the trauma caused by Combs, and we saw that trauma, ladies and gentlemen, via video. We did. We saw some of it. Regardless of that, while nothing can undo the trauma caused by Combs, she says, the sentence imposed today recognizes the impact of the serious offenses he committed. We are confident that with the support of her family and friends, Ms. Ventura will continue healing, knowing that her bravery and fortitude have been an inspiration for so many. So Diddy lobbying for a cushy prison sentence. So at the same time, after Combs complained at length at his sentencing hearing last week about the conditions at the detention center, the Bad Boy Records founder now wants to be relocated to a much cushier, low-security facility in New Jersey. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the saga continues. We'll bring updates as they come.